Every year, the Village Church has this cadence. It's kind of going on under the surface, although I think you'll feel it. Like the year always begins with a series called The Creator's Heart, where we're trying to orient around God's heart around specific issues that culturally are pressing on us as a people. And then we'll get into a winter or spring series, and then that's starting to move us towards Easter. But another thing we do every year is we, in the background, kind of like ambient music, we lean into the season of Lent. Lent is the 40 days before Easter. And the reason why I think Lent is so important is it's in that 40 days where Jesus has turned his face like flint to Jerusalem. He's going to die for our sins. He knows he's going to do it. He's resolved to be obedient to the Father and to adopt for the Father many sons and daughters. That's you and me. And what we don't want is every year Easter to just show up and it catch us off guard. We want to spiritually be ready to celebrate the resurrection. And the way that the church has historically done that is through 40 days of Lent, where we're remembering our sin. We are fasting from either certain kinds of foods or a meal or something that kind of creates a sting in us so that we can remember that Christ died for our sins, that we were guilty of lawlessness and law breaking, and Christ has made a way for us so that when we get to resurrection morning, when we get to Sunday morning, or in our case, Easter weekend, that we can really celebrate with a heart that understands what we've been rescued from. And so I want to encourage you, we have a digital guide for Lent. It can walk you through different fasts or different things to emphasize in each week of the 40 days. But I would encourage you to participate at some level in this season of Lent so that when we celebrate the resurrection, you'll have a greater sense of what his sacrifice on the cross meant and what his resurrection means for the life we now live by faith in the Son of God, because he loves us and he gave himself up for us.